Yeah, my name is Mr. Dino. I'm gonna be your commentary for this race on a Saturday morning, evening, afternoon, depending on what part of the world you are. And here we go. Rolljutsu on the left side, Belial with a nice Bonnie costume there on the right side. Kind of reminds me a little bit to the. Is there like there has to be like Nesquik chocolate milk, right? In other places in the world, I gotta assume. Kind of reminds me a little bit to that rabbit from Nesquik. I'm having my coffee for sure. I do need my coffee. Doesn't matter if it's a weekend. Doesn't matter if it's a weekday. I'm definitely having my coffee right now. All right, so yeah, I mean, good old Ninja Village. What can we say about Ninja Village that hasn't been said so far? Like, I don't know, probably 30 times. But I guess you know what? It's time potentially for our little bit of a contest here. So type in real fast, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 0 shards. How many are we gonna be getting? I'm gonna be saying 2, 1 and 1. One on each side. Alright, so there is one. Oh, I missed the right side. Belial failed me. Belial 100% failed me. No shards on his side. Oh, that's right. It also reminds me a little bit to Piglet. I forgot about Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. But yeah, it definitely has a resemblance with that. That's for sure. All right, so well, we're over with Ninja Village now. Now it's when the real action starts. We're going into Autumn Hills in here, and we're gonna be starting to slapping the Kappa. For those of you that don't know or that are probably new to the Messenger speedrun, it might look weird that these runners sometimes go to the left, which is a little bit counterintuitive. Not only they just go to the left, but they actually try to hit those green kappas. The reason for that, and also we just saw that in those cubes right there, is because the Messenger has this little weird mechanic where it kind of has like a recoil when you hit them, and it moves you back into the opposite direction that you're facing. So if you're facing left, they're gonna push you to the right. And it's not that much of a speed up, but it just starts adding up. Through the whole run, it really starts adding up. I want to say probably a good slapping the Kappa just in Autumn Hills alone, compared to Autumn Hills without slapping the Kappa. Probably about 10 seconds just in the first level. So if you keep adding that up throughout the whole run, it's just a lot of time. It is really a lot of time. Sub 29 would be 100% impossible without slapping the Kappa, I think. Alright, so let's go ahead and have a look here at the damage boost. I think both of the runners did the proper reset of their game before starting. Because I know Belial was practicing. He was in the middle of a run. He was fighting Kolo Sai. I don't know. There's something wrong about that name. But yeah, he was fighting Kolosai before the match started. All right. Here we go with the water. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm gonna tell you a random fact about the game, guys. I'm sure you've never heard that before in your life. You've probably been playing this game for like 4 years by now, 5 years. I don't even know when it came out, 2018, so it's almost 5 years. But here's a random fact if you haven't noticed, guys. So, water muffles the music or the sound of the game. I know it's kind of impressive, but it actually happens. If you pay close attention, you will notice how music is muffled when you're underwater. Alright, so here we are. Let's continue moving forward here in Autumn Hills. Wild fact. Alright, nicely done. These two runners are pretty much neck to neck right now. Like, they're both executing Autumn Hills pretty well. There was a very minor issue on Rolljutsu's side very early on one of those kappas. He actually got hit. But it's probably just a second or something like that. Like, it's not really gonna matter, I hope, on the long run. Unless they're just 1 second apart at the end of the day. Then that would matter. Right, the pendulum room. Nicely done. A little bit of a climbing here. 119 versus 111. Roll is a little bit low on charts. Wonder if he's gonna be taking an extra one. No, he's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Never mind. Oh, he does take the extra one though. Oh, you know what? Never mind. He's just... I keep forgetting. You need 130 or 140. If you need 140, that was crazy nice awareness that he hit that one, because he's just exactly on the amount that you needed. Oh, you need 130. Okay, no, they were both fine. They were both fine. They both get a little bit of change here. Alright, are we gonna be seeing a regular fight? Or are we gonna be seeing some risky tactics to save a little bit of frames in here? I think Belial will go for it. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, okay. I don't know why I thought Belial might probably go for it. But they don't. I mean, it's perfectly fine to go for this strat, to be honest. You're just saving, I don't know, probably like 0.2 seconds if you go for the scary tactics. And I don't think it's worth it on a tournament environment, because you can lose like 8 to 10 seconds. Oh, saving the half a frame. Oh, both of them save half a frame right there. Let's go. That's when you know these runners know their game. That really tells you a lot about how much they know their game. Oh, and he skips, okay. Oh, they both... Nah, I don't approve this. I don't approve this. You gotta bully that Favikin a little bit. I 100% don't approve this. I think they're both gonna be having bad RNG in Rustin. For sure. What is this? This is the Pacific percent? Pacifist percent? Oh, my doggo barked. I didn't even notice. I don't even notice my doggo's barking sometimes anymore. Okay, okay. Oh, nice. Belial went for the damage boost right there, while Rolljutsu doesn't. So taking a little bit more of a lead. Still not that crazy big of a lead, but those are the little things that are gonna start adding up by the end. Now they're probably... I don't know why, but I think this is probably my favorite room of the game. I really don't know why. Because getting the cycles on this room is just extremely easy. But I don't know why, still to this day, I feel good when I actually like getting them. For whatever reason. Alright. Nice drop for the boat runners. I'm gonna be getting a little bit of a damage boost right now. I mean, Catacombs overall is probably my favorite stage of the game. I think there's so many, like, little cool tricks. And the fact that it's a lot of cycle-based... I like when you beat the cycles. I really do. And then you have Badonkadunk. Let's have a look at here on the right side. Nice setup. Oh, okay. Second attempt. Nicely done. Very good that he went for it again. Oh, Roll gets this on the first attempt. So catching up a little bit right there with Belial. But they both get it. So that's when you know as well, like, these two runners are of, like, extremely high caliber right here. I will have a look at their PBs in a moment. But I know that they're both just having insane PBs. And only that, I want to give a shout out. I'm going to be posting it a little bit more, I suppose, because probably some of you haven't seen it. But Belial made an amazing 3D printed trophy for this tournament, who's the first place is going to be taking it home. Or Belial is going to be sending them to the first place. But it is an amazing The Messenger trophy. 3D printed by Belial. It has like LED lights integrated and all. Like, it is really good. So I think towards the ending, toward the finals, I'm just gonna be figuring out a way to be able to show it more on the streams, because it's a really amazing tournament. Alright, here we go with Roxton. Regardless if it's low or up, or top or whatever, I want to see a fair fight, so either both low or both top. Okay, there's a low Roxton. Oh, this is not a fair fight. Oh, Roxin got a little bit of money behind the scenes from Rolljutsu, it seems so far. Rustin taking sides, and just like that, Roll is gonna be taking a lead right now. All right. All right. Very rude indeed. Very, very rude. But you know what is good after some rudeness? Some bamboo. And some Chinese food. Because Chinese food is good for you. And I don't know the rest of the lyrics. I don't know why I haven't learned the lyrics in like over 3 years since I learned the song existed. Alright, nicely done. Very, very good execution so far by Rolljutsu. And let's have a look here. And yeah, they're both just running. Running through bamboo. Oh, a little bit of a hit right there for Belial. Not gonna matter. Oh, he decides to go for the HP. Okay, that's interesting, but I don't blame him. Especially because here comes the tree room. And okay, nicely done by Rolljutsu. That tree room is probably the one that has claimed the more lives so far in the tournament. And okay, Belial also gets it pretty nicely done. Okay. And he comes, what? B13, B11, like B something, B some number. Let's have a look. Oh, just missing that by a tiny bit. Okay. I didn't see. Did Belial got it first try? I think Belial did got it first try, so probably catching up a little bit to Rolljutsu right there. I mean, and so far Belial has done nothing wrong to be behind right now. They would be pretty much neck to neck, except that Rustin RNG happened, which is a little bit unfortunate. So let's see what happens. Hopefully that is not the deciding factor by the end of the race. Oh, holy cow, Rolljutsu is just swimming in money right now. I mean, Belial is not doing too bad, so yeah, they're both just gonna be able to skip pretty much the waterfall. Yeah, Belial is just millionaire. I mean, Rolljutsu. Yeah, but they're both doing pretty good in terms of shards. You're gonna be needing a total of 275 right now going into the next shop. And they're gonna be able to do it just nicely with these 9 extra shards inside the grotto. Okay, they're gonna be buying the... Well, they get the paraglider, and then they get the... I think they get the fast swim. They really don't care too much about the fast swim, but they need to get the fast swim to be able to get the paraglider hit, which is the one that is most important. And you can do the grotto, like, okay, without the hit, without that extra hit. However, you're gonna be having a tough time into Mushroom Quill without that hit on the paraglider. And since you have some forced shop entries to be able to get some mandatory upgrades, you want to use those same shop entries to be able to purchase all the extra upgrades that you need to go faster. Taking advantage of, well, you're going to be entering the shop anyway, so yeah. US versus US. Oh, okay, the DK skip. Nicely done on Rolljutsu side. And, oh, Belial had a lot of leeway right there. Belial going fast. I was like, what? DK skip is tight? DK skip's not tight if you know what you're doing. Let me see if I can sync them up a tiny little bit here. Okay, I think they're better synced up now. Hopefully they stay that way. Loading times can be a little bit messy sometimes. And will desync players. I remember there used to be a metric to know if you did a good grotto or not, and that was the Ninja Hay skip. But I think a lot of these runners getting that Ninja Hay skip is just default. Like, there's no reason why you wouldn't get the Ninja Hay skip nowadays. Yeah, they both got it. For you that don't know what Ninja Hay skip, it's that Grotto song has a Ninja Hay at some point in the song. And if you're good enough, you're just gonna be hearing it once. You're not gonna be hearing it like when you get close to the golem. When the song loops and gets to that section again. Alright, here we go. Count to 7. Oh, 2 shurikens. Okay, that could be bad on Rolljutsu's side. I don't know if that was a mistake or if he didn't count to 7 properly and he thought he probably had a 6. But, I mean, the reason why this could be potentially bad is because he's just gonna have one less shuriken to fight the wisp. Depending on what happens, it might not be that such of a bad thing. But ideally, you want to have that extra shuriken here for this little second section when fighting the wisp. Oh, it didn't matter. That was amazingly well executed. Almost about the same execution. Belial getting a little bit closer to the floor. Just a tiny little bit. So it was about the same speed overall. By the way, this wisp was doing absolutely nothing wrong. He was just caving a tunnel. And we are like, well, you're on our way. I don't care if you're caving a tunnel. I'm gonna kill your golem. You better stop digging the tunnel right now. Because I gotta go to the top of the mountain to deliver this random scroll that this random dude gave me. And assigned me with a mission to take this scroll to the top of the mountain. I don't even know what the scroll is. But I was assigned with a mission. And when I'm assigned with a mission, I gotta do it. Oh, doggos again. Sorry about that. Doggos saying their little bit of commentary here. They want their spotlight. Doggo on comms. Chuleta, come to the microphone. Oh, that was Pimienta right there. Alright, another random interesting fact in here that... This one, actually, a lot of people don't know. Like, I didn't know that until somebody brought it up to me. Like, the mushrooms with a face in the background, they kind of, like, sing along the song on Mushroom Quill. Like, let's see if we get... they're not active right now, it seems, but they do they do sing along the Mushroom Kill song in a very, very, very subtle way, but they have animation based on the song. Oh, and I missed another super important random fact: the whole right room. Well, we're going to have at least another opportunity to talk about the whole right room. Because we're going to be having at least one extra race after this one. Remember, this is a best of 3, so we could potentially have 2 extra races in case that it gets tied up. Oh, a little bit of a mistake, and that allows Belial to catch up now. Belial just with a little bit better execution, and Rolljutsu getting bullied right there, and that is what allows Belial to take the lead in Mushroom Quill. Just tiny little bit of better execution so far. And that allowed Belial to do a comeback after Roxin decided that he was gonna go and try to catch the lead. Oh, and now another lead change. And he's got away because of that little bit of a mistake. And now it's Rolljutsu back into the front row. Oh, these two runners just exchanging leads left and right in 2 different rooms right now in Mushroom Quill. Here we go. With Mushroom Quill boss, this can be a little bit of a difficult boss to do perfectly fine. Oh, nice RNG for Belial. Oh, but he gets pushed back probably a little bit too far behind. Oh, and then he doesn't get it. Ah, that's gonna be pretty costly, and that's not RNG's fault. That is absolutely not RNG's fault. It was not a bad fight though. He still did like a good kill, like he skipped the whip. Still, he's probably not extremely happy with that. At the end of the day, it didn't matter that much. That was a pretty nice save. And they're like... that's probably half a second apart so far into Searing Craigs. However you pronounce that. Something along the lines of whatever I said right now. Okay, we're gonna be visiting the shop for the last time. And there's gonna be an extra power up here, like that it's important. And it's gonna be the random health drop from enemy kills. The reason why that one is important is because that could potentially give enough health to do a trick later on in Tower of Time. That's the main reason why that extra health drop is bought right there. But that's gonna be RNG based, whether they get enough health in Tower of Time or not. Other than that, getting that extra health drop, it doesn't really matter. It's just for that trick into Tower of Time that I'm gonna be speaking whenever we get there. Oh, a little bit of a trouble climbing up. Okay, both getting proper damage boost. Oh, gotta do a second try. Nicely done. Oh, tiny little bit of mistakes on Rolljutsu's side. I don't know if potentially tournament jitters or if it was the extra warm-up. Like I said, Belial was on this stage on the warm-up right before the race. Oh, and now the other way around. So they're again exchanging that lead left and right, based mainly on tiny little bit of mistakes on both sides. Oh, but yeah, those little mistakes just are starting to add up right now. A little bit of uncharacteristic mistakes as well for these two runners. But given the instance on the tournament that they're at right now, I mean, tournament jitters could very well be in play right now. They're fighting their spot for the guaranteed top 3 and to fight Grandius on the winners final. But yeah, whoever wins this race between these two, they're gonna be guaranteeing themselves a top 3 in the tournament. Alright, here we go into... What? Colossi? What? I don't know, I still think that... I remember these guys having a different name. I'm gonna have to check the game manual, the instruction booklet on the game to see if that was the real name. There's something that doesn't click. Alright, and we got the People's Elbow. I think Belial has had a little bit of better RNG so far. Oh, I don't know if he got enough damage? Well, one thing that I really don't know is who's Colos and who's high. Like, I don't know which one is which. The green or the orangey red one. But yeah. Bro is done with the fight. Belial is also done with the fight. And we're gonna be going into Shovel Please. Wanna see those Shovel Please in the chat? Nice little jump right there. That jump can be a little bit finicky sometimes. Oh, pretty well executed by Rolljutsu so far. Oh, that's just as I was speaking. A bit of a missed jump right there. Oh, and now a missed drop dart. I'm not gonna be praising Rolljutsu's movement anymore. As soon as I do that, there's little issues here and there. Schaufel bite means shovel please in German, I suppose? Schaufel bite! Oh, is Levi Don Chuchito? Hola, Don Chuchito. I like that new name. It's interesting. Random fact. I could potentially be Don Chuchito IRL because one of my IRL names is Jesus, and in Mexico they call Jesuses, they call them Chuy or Chuchito. So we're probably tocayos. And for those of you that don't know Spanish, tocayo means tocayo is the name that you give somebody that you share the name with. So let's say if you're named John and you meet another John, so you're tocayos. So I think I probably tocayo with Levi. All right, and we're done with Chobo, please. Yeah. They're telling a little bit of lore, IRL lore. But now... Oh, it's not... I don't even know how to read. He says Cuchito. It doesn't say Chuchito. I was reading Chuchito, but it's Cuchito. So never mind. That random fact was completely wrong because it's not Chuchito, it's Cuchito. All right. I'm gonna call you Don Cuchito from now on. Got it. All right, guys. So it is serious time now. It is not time for any more extra random lore because it's Tower of Time. This is the last level on the 8-bit section. And given how close from one another they are, this race could be decided by something like Hail Mary, like we're going to be seeing right now. Or like... Okay. Nicely done. Ooh, Belial decides not to go for Hail Mary. Oh, no. Oh, he almost gets punished for that. That little bit of Wishrobe is being very, very trolly with the positions that he was at. So Rolljutsu taking an early advantage right now into Tower of Time for going for Hail Mary. It paid off, but we still had a lot of like interesting strats going on here. So wait a minute. If Levi is not Levi anymore, do we now call it the Don Cuchito special? Right? We gotta rename the strat, right? It just seems right. I'm gonna start calling it the Don Cuchito special. The Cuchito special, let's go. I like that name as well. Alright. Well, Rolljutsu doesn't have enough HP, so he's gonna have to wait here. And Belial is not gonna be able to try to take some time out of, like, either the French connection or just climbing the tower with a damage boost because he doesn't have HP either. So they're both gonna have to wait here on that climb. Oh, I don't know if that's good enough. He might get hit. Oh, man, he got... That was crazy close. Roll just went a little bit too far, like, on those jumps, and I was a little bit worried because if you don't do that on the proper timing, you can get killed on that previous room. Okay, we still have a few things, such as Dos Ojos. The Dos Ojos room. Oh, no, Walk of Shame. That's important. That's actually pretty important. Lyle doesn't seem too happy with something that is happening on his gameplay right now. Okay, nice damage boost. Okay, very well executed room. And he's got just HP to spend, like, and share. Like, why do they too have so much HP? I usually see people being extremely worried about the room after Dos Ojos because they're usually with just 1 HP having to deal with all those 3 wish robes. But these two guys, they just have, like, HP to, like, give around to everybody in chat right now. If anybody's missing some HP. It's all gonna come down to the Arcane Golem fight. Like, they're still close enough. Man, and I hate to say it, but I think they're closer than the length of a Rockstein fight with bad RNG versus good RNG. So there might be a chance. That Belial loses the first race just because of Rockstein HP. I mean, RNG. Because they're closer than the time that it takes for the different Rockstein fights. Which is insane that that's potentially going to be the determining factor. And they both had an amazing run. Not going to be sub-Tori quite enough for either or maybe it is for Roll. Oh, just Tori on the dot right there. Holy cow. And just a tiny 5 seconds away. 5 seconds away from Rolljutsu. What a first race. What a first race between these two.